Hey, it's Dion from Voss Media Board Game Cafe and Champions of Tabletop. We want to introduce you to our new show, Voss Media 5 and 5.
And these are the new releases from February 26th to March 3rd. The first game we'll talk about this week is Little Tavern. The crowd is gathered at the door of the Little Tavern. Place the most generous customers at your table and pass on the stingiest to your opponents. Collect the most tips to win the game. Little Tavern's menu includes low blows, risk-taking, and guaranteed entertainment fun. A great party game. Little Tavern. Also releasing this week, Diamos Academy. Diamos Academy by Game & Curie Games is a GM-less collaborative horror role-playing game in a coloring book about adults returning to their creepy old boarding school. Diamos Academy is a game about adults returning to face the cursed boarding school that terrified them as children. Players are the adults who must attend a reunion at a school with no clear recollection or memory of what their childhood was like at school, then slowly unlock what has clearly been repressed. As they uncover more and more of their old memories, they discover that a monster lurks beneath. Diamos Academy looks like a very fun GM-less horror game to play with friends, tabletop role-playing game. Also releasing this week is Port Arthur. Port Arthur is a board game by Ares Games. Port Arthur step into the historic battleground of the Russo-Japanese War that unfolded on land and sea at the turn of the 20th century with Port Arthur, an engaging strategy game designed for two players, offering a player time of about 40 to 60 minutes. Players have the option to take command of the Japanese forces or assume the role of the Russian forces, the contender. Can you, in the span of 6 turns, assert control over more zones than your opponent and emerge victorious in this historic conflict? If you're interested, check out Port Arthur. Also, with tabletop games releasing this week, is RuneScape Kingdoms, the role-playing game, by Steamforged Games. RuneScape Kingdoms features a specifically crafted system that captures the essence of RuneScape, an in-depth guide to the world of Gilnor. This complete core book has everything a budding scaper needs to run authentic RuneScape role-playing campaigns. I remember RuneScape from a long time ago, so that's kind of cool that they're doing it in a release tabletop experience. The last release we'll talk about this week is Star Wars Unlimited Spark of the Rebellion pre-release box. Organized play stores will be receiving the Star Wars Unlimited Spark of the Rebellion pre-release box. Kick off your Star Wars Unlimited organized play experience with Spark of the Rebellion with 6 booster packs. I know that many stores like ours are going to be holding a sealed event. Highly recommend you check this game out. I've got a few starters in stock that we got a chance to open and play, and they are a really fun experience if you're a Star Wars fan. Star Wars Unlimited Spark of the Rebellion starts this week. Those were our 5 releases this week. Now let's talk about our 5 pre-orders this week. The first one we're talking about is Heroes 3. Heroes of Might and Magic 3, the board game, is manufactured by Archeon Studios. The battle for Eurythia has begun. Immerse yourself in an adventure-driven strategy game, explore the expansive map, uncover hidden locations, and engage in epic battles with the unique miniatures at your command. If it's anything like the PC game, count me in. I would highly recommend you go and pre-order this game. It is available and up for pre-order. Release date of 6/15. However, pre-orders must be in before 3/7, so get it in. It's this week. Go let your friendly local game store know. Another one is Escape from New York, with a scheduled release date of 4/5 by Pendragon Game Studios. Escape from New York. Escape from New York doesn't have a whole lot of information on it. If you remember the old 80s movie Escape from New York, I'm sure it will be a blast. Again, releases 4/5. So get your pre-orders in today. Mind Your Business is a board game from Envy Board Games. Release date is Q2 2024. Pre-orders are due before the end of this month. Mind Your Business is a quick and tricky puzzle that encourages clever planning and pattern recognition, all while being sparkly. The game features many modes of play, including solo, cooperative, and competitive rule set. In each mode, you will take actions on your turn to manipulate the game and attempt to align chains of resources so that they may be collected once your minecart is aligned with them. You will do this by swapping, rotating, and revealing the different resources cards that make up the game board. Highly recommend Mind Your Business. Go pre-order today. Another pre-order is Sea of Lies. Sea of Lies is a game by Mind Vision that's supposed to be releasing Q2 2024. However, pre-orders are due. Welcome to the world of Sea of Lies, where the truth sinks and the lies float. In this successful crowdfunding project, players must pick their pirates and get their crew's support to become the ship's new captain. The game features amazing hand-drawn artwork. Also, an independent comic book illustrator who is quickly becoming a rising star in the industry. With an average rating of an 8+, highly recommend Sea of Lies. Quickly become a reference in the party games, Sea of Lies. And last, we'll discuss Stone Spine Architects. It's a role-player tale by Thunderworks Games. Role-player tales go kind of in conjunction, but you don't have to have one to have the other. This one is build a perilous dungeon and become a master architect. Looks like you're building dungeons, a new hit from the designers of cartographers. Draft chamber cards featuring monsters, traps, and treasures. Arrange your dungeon carefully to complete paths and blueprints and goals. And spend your money wisely on new elements and bonuses. Stone Spire Architects, a role-player tale. That was our 5 in 5 from Voss Media for the week of February 26th to March 3rd. Go out and reserve your copies of pre-orders from your friendly local game store. And remember, if your friendly local game store does not carry these games or cannot get these games for you, you can always go to Voss Media at vossmediastore.com and pre-order there. We'd be happy to send it out upon release. You do have strict pre-release dates, so please make sure that you pre-order them within a timely manner. From everyone here at Champions of Tabletop and me, your friend Dion from Voss Media, we thank you for listening. Tune in next week as we do the same thing, 5 in 5 yet again. And remember, never stop playing.